Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come and run my mouth for a quick second. Let me tell y'all something. I just went and got some Chipotle. I was just talking about this the other night on my live. Chipotle, it's always going to either be a hit or a miss. When they miss, honey, they miss. But when Miss Chipotle hits, baby, she hits it out the ballpark. I'm talking about a home run. I'm talking about a grand slam. When I tell y'all, baby, I just toe up that Chipotle bowl. Girl, I came home. I poured some, I like hot sauce. I like Louisiana hot sauce. If it ain't Louisiana, I don't want it. Okay? Um, I got me some Louisiana hot sauce, poured me a little Louisiana on it. Girl, got my little sour cream. I like my sour cream on the side. Don't put my sour cream on a bowl. I like to put my own, I'm real picky when it comes to my food. Girl, put my sour cream on the side, put my guacamole on the side. Because when they put the sour cream on it, they just dump it on the bowl. No, I like to drizzle it. I like to drizzle it around the bowl. And I like to also kind of like put little chunks of guacamole around the bowl. So whenever I take a bite, hey, y'all don't know. Y'all do not know. I'm trying to teach y'all something. That's how you eat your bowl. Anyways, babe, I just got a Chipotle bowl. It was so good. I got chicken. Ooh, now I'm full. Girl. All right, what we getting into today, y'all? My iPad about to die. I need to go get my battery. Maybe we can hurry up and get this out the way before it dies. All right, what are we talking about today, y'all? Oh, here we go. You know what? Let's start out. Let's start out with this before we get into Drake and those perch lips of his. Drake, they say you out here. They say you out here. They say you out here calling out all the girls. They say you called out Meg. They say you called out. What's the one who says she says a munch? Girl, he eat it for lunch. That girl. Well, I don't know her name. But we're gonna get into that in a little bit. They say you got all the smoke for the girls, but you ain't got nothing for the. That's what they say. All right, Keyshia Cole withdrew her son from Kanye West Donda Academy following the rapper's remarks after Ye said he was back to shoot the school up. That scared me, girl. What? He said that, girl. I don't keep up with him that much. Um, On Thursday, October the 27th, the mother of two was tagged on a tweet that questioned the parenting of someone who would send their children to an unaccredited institution. I told y'all that school was not accredited, where you allegedly have to sign a non-disclosure agreement and pay $15,000 a year to be enrolled. Keyshia Cole enlightened her fans that she will be finding another school for her son, Daniel Gibson Jr. I took my DJ out of Donda. Sadly, after Kanye said he was back to shoot the school up, that scared me a bit. The singer also clarified rumors of her signing an NDA. There was no NDA signed. I don't know who may have. Wait, I don't know who may have, but that wasn't brought up to us. Girl, anyways, girl, Jasmine letting us know that the school not accredited. However, within a few hours, the accredited K through 8 private Christian school opened back up and stated in an email that, girl, anyways, child, this is what I have to say, Keyshia. Keyshia, I was just talking about whoever sent their kids or are sending their kids to the college dropouts unaccredited school. Y'all are setting your kids up for failure. And y'all would be the main ones who would tell people, why you questioning my parenting? You can't tell me how to raise my kids. Somebody needs to step in. Y'all are sending your kids to a school that's not even accredited. How? I can't even talk. I can't even talk. How does that make sense? Keisha, I always thought you was a little slow. I kind of started putting one, one plus one together when you messed around with AB, and you got on the live thinking you was gonna be treated differently than all the other girls before you. I knew right then and there the elevator didn't go all the way to the top. Now I know it don't even start because, girl, ain't no way you should be sending your son to a school that's not accredited. We love Keyshia Cole. We love Keyshia Cole. We do. I think Keyshia Cole is one of the prettiest women in Hollywood. I really do. Keyshia Cole got face. Y'all be sleeping on Keyshia Cole. Me and my biological sister, we used to always go for Keyshia Cole's face. Keyshia. Keyshia, just do better. Get your. You shouldn't have to yank your school out of the. You shouldn't have to yank your son out of the school because of something Kanye said. You shouldn't have even enrolled him in the first place. So how does this work? Because the school is not accredited. So you take your son out of the school and you try to enroll him in another school, and then what do they say? What do they say about the son who's now trying to be enrolled in another school that's an accredited school? I don't know if she will take him to I don't know, child. Because I don't know what school she's going to take him to. But you try and enroll your kid into a school that's accredited, but he's coming from a school that's not accredited. How does that even work? What do you say when you walk up? What do they start at? Yeah, like, I don't know, child. Girl, that's, you know what, them y'all kids, do what y'all want to do with y'all kids. Them y'all children, do what y'all want to do. Let's talk about Drake. Everybody already know what's going on with Drake and the lyrics in his song. For those who don't know, Drake came out with a song, and in the song he says, this bitch lie about getting shot, but she's still a stallion. Now that's what it said. Now when you listen to the song, he says, this bitch lie about getting shots, but she's still a stallion. So some people are trying to say that he's basically talking about, ass shots. And he was not talking about Meg the Stallion. I'm not gonna let y'all play in my face. I'm not gonna let y'all play in my face. Hey. I said, I'm not gonna let y'all play in my face. Not today, not today, not today. But I'm not going to let y'all hoes play in my face. Let me tell y'all something. It ain't no way out here that when Drake made this song that he went into the booth, came out of the booth, girl, did whatever they needed to do to the song, and did not think that, you know what, this may receive a reaction that I don't really, I don't want anyone to think I'm trying to say what they may think I'm trying to say. At first, I was like, he was definitely talking about her. And then I was like, well, maybe he was talking about ass shots. And I said, girl, don't you let these people play in your face. Girl, don't you let these people play in your face. Not today. And then I was talking to my friend through text message. And I was like, well, girl, I don't know. And I texted him back. I was like, nah, girl. He was talking about her. That's the final verdict, okay? I just think it's whack. I 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 think it's whack because, you know, Drake would never come out and disrespect a white woman like this, right? Because we know that that hits too close to home. The only white person he might have some words for is Serena Williams' husband. But as far as a woman, he's not gonna talk about no white woman. Could you imagine Drake coming out here trying to make light of a situation involving a white woman who had just gotten shot? Nah, they hit too close to home. He's not gonna do nothing that could potentially, disrespect the white women in his life. I'm just saying. Could you imagine Drake coming out here trying to talk about or even insinuate that girl, some white woman, Becky Sue Ann St. John, okay, was lying about getting shot? But see, the thing is, this is a real gag. This is what it comes down to. People are going to defend Drake, of course. I think that even if you want, my whole thing is this, and I just stated this earlier. There's no way that Drake could have put this song out and did not know that it would receive the reaction that it's receiving. So just in that alone lets me know that it was intentional, and that alone lets me know that he was talking about Meg Thee Stallion. He was. I feel so bad for that girl. I really do. I mean, she's a grown woman, but she's a young girl. Young woman. How old is Meg? What, 25? She's young. I feel so bad for her because I hope that guy, Party, what's his name? I don't know, her boyfriend. I hope he really treats her well. I really do. I really hope that he treats her well. And I hope that the friends that Meg have in her corner, they really, make sure that she's okay. Because mama goes through a lot. I mean, we all go through stuff, but girl, hers is on a national, like hers is splattered across the web. Us going through stuff, I'm not trying to discredit or say that we don't go through things, but I think it is a little bit different when, girl, everybody talking about you in the world, right? Calling you a liar, making songs about you. Your parents are no longer here. I know her mother passed away. Is her father dead too? I think her father too. I hope she has a strong support system, because these niggas out here are whack. And then the other girl, you said she's a munch. Whatever her name is, she came out. I guess she felt like Drake was throwing shade at her in one of his songs. I said, Drake, you sure got a lot of smoke for the bitches. What about the niggas? Cause how many niggas you gonna come out and say they was like make fun or light of a nigga getting shot? Drake won't do that. Cause he know cause he know these niggas are dangerous. So I'll talk about the women, but I ain't gonna really joke about the men though. We know you not. Okay. I want Drake to talk about a white woman. That's what I want. Drake, we dare you to talk about a white woman. Hey! Ooh, girl. Meg Thee Stallion said, stop using my shooting for clout, bitch ass niggas. Since TF is it cool to joke about women getting shot? They don't joke about women getting shot. They joke about black women getting shot. There's a difference, Meg, okay? You ninjas, especially rap niggas, are lame. I don't know why I keep going back and forth between ninjas and it did, because I might as well go ahead and say the word. Ready to boycott about shoes and clothes, but dog pile on a black woman when she say one of y'all homeboys abused her. And when the MF facts come out, Drake, I mean, remember all y'all Favorite rappers that stood behind a ninja that shot a female. I know I'm very popular, but y'all gotta stop attaching weak ass conspiracy theories and bars. Because I think Meg at first didn't really think that it was about her. So I think this was her initial tweet. Hold up. I think this was her initial tweet. I know I'm very popular, but y'all gotta stop attaching weak ass conspiracy theories and bars to my name. Um, they don't basically they don't ever address her or at her, and all they can suck on her coochie. So I think that was her initial tweet, and then I guess she sat back and she thought about it for a few minutes. You know how at first you don't really be thinking. When somebody reads you or shades you or get you together, and then you don't realize they just got your ass together until about 5 minutes later, and then you be ready to go off on their ass. Right? That's what happened in this situation. Meg didn't realize what the hell was going on, and she sat there and thought about it. Because this tweet came out at 10:09 p.m. And then the next tweet came out at 10:13. So she sat there and thought about that shit for a few seconds, like, what's that nigga talking about me? Okay, yeah, that nigga was talking about me. And then she got back on Twitter. So Mama had to think about it for a few seconds before she really came to the conclusion that light-skinned nigga who always got his lips like this was talking about her. Okay? Hmm. Shout out to Meg. It's sad. Mark Lamont Hill. Y'all know I love Mark Lamont Hill. Shout out to Mark Lamont Hill. I absolutely adore Mark Lamont Hill. I wish he could be my mentor. Well, I guess I think I'm a little too messy for Mark. Anyways, child. So he came out and said, started listening to Drake's album, was 3 tracks in when I read about the Meg Thee Stallion reference on Twitter. I won't be finishing the album, and please don't tell me it's just wordplay or that it went over my head. I'm very smart. He is. I got it. Doesn't make it less gross. If Drake released a song with a clever wordplay that mocked the shooting of a male rapper or any man for that matter, the same people defending him would be outraged. But of course, he would never do that. He sure wouldn't. Then somebody hit him up and said, "Oh, brother, laugh out loud. So it's okay for Meg to continuously batch a black man that hasn't been convicted by a judge. It's crazy. It's crazy how easy it is to wait till a final verdict before speaking on this. Hope the day you are in similar circumstances." The rest of the tweet was cut off, so I don't know what he said. But anyways, Mark responded and said, he shot her, dickhead. Why does she need a judge to tell her to be upset about it? And yes, if somebody shoots me and I see them shoot me, I'm not waiting for a jury verdict to feel permitted to speak about it. I'm gonna shut up. I feel like some people out there are just a little delayed. I do. I'm gonna leave it alone, girl. I mean, listen. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't understand that there are some people out there who actually believe in the court of law and they believe that justice will be served. But a lot of y'all niggas don't believe in the system. So it kills me. Now all of a sudden, girl, I'm gonna wait to see what the judge say. I'm gonna wait till they come back with the verdict, and then that I'm gonna believe, because baby, y'all still out there ain't even believing shit that happened about R. Kelly or Bill Cosby. So we know that y'all don't give a fuck what the judge say, right? Right. Oh, what? Right. 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 Yeah. 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 You pick and choose. Now all of a sudden you want to wait to see what the white people say. Girl, that's going to determine whether or not, girl, that's going to be the determining factor on what you believe. When we know that, girl, that verdict has nothing to do with what you believe. Anyways, my iPad, I got about 3% left. Okay, y'all. I think I'm done. I let me charge this iPad up. Y'all know what's crazy to me, and this is no shade. This is no tea, no shade. So Takeoff's Instagram account has gained over 1 million followers since his untimely death. So Takeoff's Instagram account has gained over 1 million followers since his ultimate untimely death. Before the unfortunate incident, his account had had 7.6 million followers. As of now, the late rapper's Instagram account has soared to 8.6 million followers within 72 hours. They love you, that girl. This is why we say you're supposed to give people their flowers while they're here. Girl, why are y'all following that man's account now? The fuck, that don't make no sense to me. It really don't. So y'all follow his account after he passes away? Not passed away, after he was killed? Because, okay. It's girl Bizarre. MMA star Alexander, I can't pronounce his last name, found dead after eating poisoned watermelon, girl. This unfortunate situation literally sounds like something from a movie. According to the Daily Mail, MMA fighter Alexander Pisarev, girl, I don't know, has tragically passed away at the age of 33 after eating a poisoned watermelon, girl. Alexander, who had amassed a professional MMA record of 3-2 prior to his passing, was found dead in his Moscow apartment by his father on October the 30th. Russian reports claim the MMA professional ate a poisoned watermelon along with his wife, who has been hospitalized. Although the pair are also said to have eaten other products. The Moscow Region Investigative Committee said an investigation was organized into the death of an athlete as a result of poisoning. An autopsy will determine the ultimate cause of death. Ooh, girl. Ooh, girl. Girl, at one point, I ain't gonna lie, girl. Before I even got to the part where they said his wife, I was like, "Ooh, girl, girl, he must have pissed off his wife." And girl, she said, "Girl, off with his head, girl. Let me go ahead and take him out and get this money." But girl, she was poisoned too, so I don't even think it was the wife. Girl, who he done made mad up there in Moscow? That's sad. Girl, a bitch can't even sit down and eat no watermelon no more. Girl, you know the best thing, the best way to eat your watermelon, girl, y'all don't know about this. This is real country. This is real country. Girl, we eat watermelon and we sprinkle some salt on the top. Girl, that's probably why we got high diabetes, blood pressure, high cholesterol, all types of shit. Girl, you put some salt on it, put some salt on the watermelon. Ooh! Y'all ain't never had no watermelon until you put some salt on the watermelon. I'm telling y'all. It was, girl, it's a heaven sent. Girl, now you might end up in the hospital for eating all that goddamn salt. But girl, while it's going down, you're gonna be feeling good though. Okay. Hmm. Mm-mm. I'm not about to play with Kim Burrell. We'll talk about her later, child. Cause Miss Thing and my iPad is about to die anyways. Girl, y'all heard about Jeff Bezos? So Jeff Bezos accused of making his housekeepers climb through laundry room windows to use the bathroom at his estate in lawsuit filed by former housekeepers. Girl. Amazon founder Jeff Bezos has another lawsuit on his hands. Neighbors, according to the New York Post, a former housekeeper for Jeff Bezos has sued the billionaire Amazon founder for alleged racial discrimination and unsafe working conditions, according to court papers. Mercedes Wedaz, I'll be messing these people's names up. Lawsuit alleges for about 18 months, in order to use a bathroom, plaintiff and other housekeepers were forced to climb out of the laundry room window to the outside, then run along the path to the mechanical room, through the mechanical room, and downstairs to a bathroom. Bitch, was y'all was y'all going on a scavenger hunt? Girl, that sound like a maze. Girl, that sound like one of those American Ninja courses. Have y'all watched American Ninja before? Girl, they say, girl, let me read that again. For about 18 months, this is not funny, but it's funny. Girl, for about 18 months, in order to use the bathroom, plaintiff and other housekeepers were forced to climb out of the laundry room window to the outside, then run along the path to the mechanical room, through the mechanical room, and downstairs. Y'all must have been getting ready for the Olympics, girl. That sound like some training. That sounds like some training for the American Ninja show. That's a lot to go to the bathroom. The lawsuit also claims that when Bezos' family was home, the housekeepers were not permitted to access the home unless to perform a cleaning assignment. She also alleges when Bezos' family was in residence, her and other housekeepers were often required to work 10 to 14-hour days without legally required rest or meal breaks. Mercedes worked in Bezos' house starting in 2019 and until 2021. She was eventually promoted to lead housekeeper and took orders from Bezos and his girlfriend Lauren Sanchez, according to her lawsuit. Additionally, Mercedes also alleged in the lawsuit that other household staffers discriminated and retaliated against her because she is Hispanic. She is seeking financial damages. Girl, I don't know, child. I know some people are going to say, why did you continue to work there? You know what I have to say about that? People need jobs sometimes. I'm not trying to say that, girl. I mean, I'm not doing it. I'm not training for no course at work. I'm not training for the Olympics at work. I'm not jumping over no building, running through no hole, jumping over no fence, climbing, girl, another fence, girl, sliding down the slide, girl, crawling on my knees, girl, hopping, girl, over the house, girl, then climbing down, and then stop, dropping, and rolling, and then having a scoot, girl, through a mechanical room just to go to the bathroom. Girl, I'm not doing it. But some people need jobs, y'all. And sometimes you have to deal with certain stuff that there are people out there who actually work in places where it's just the working conditions are just completely horrible. But that may be the only option that they have at that time, right? And then when you think about the stories that you hear that happen down at the Amazon, let me say something. I don't know nothing about no Amazon. At one point in life, I was thinking about applying to work at Amazon, but I was so, conflicted because of the reviews. Some people I see, they love working at Amazon, and then some people say, girl, it's pretty much girl slavery in 2022. But you get paid just a little bit of change. I know someone recently, they got hired and they worked at Amazon for probably a day or two and was like, bitch, them hoes was working me to death. And he quit. So I don't know. It just sounds very close to the things that you hear on how they run, the business side, Amazon, and how these people work like dogs. Again, I don't know if that's true. It's all alleged. But if you go read the reviews, online. Girls, the shit that people were saying, like you couldn't even take bathroom breaks. Girl, literally, this sounds just like some of the reviews. Now, besides the whole climbing through the wall and girl scooting, girl trying to get to the bathroom. But girl, a lot of the stuff this woman said, girl, it sounds like the reviews that you will read about people working down at the warehouse. They couldn't take lunch breaks. They couldn't take bathroom breaks. You will work. You have to make sure that girl, it's very, very like, right? So it's hard for you to really just take a break and go sit down and rest. And girl, I ain't got time for it because bitch, you walking out. Because one thing about it, two things for sure, baby, I ain't never had no problem quitting no job. You better ask about me. Bitch, I'm gone. This is not what I signed up for. Okay? Anyways, girl, I guess we'll figure out what's going on, honey. But shout out to Mercedes. Girl, I wasn't even gonna talk about this nigga. But I guess we can go ahead. We ain't got nothing else to talk about. Girl. Congratulations, Nick Cannon announces his 12th child with Alyssa Scott. Nick is adding another child to the team. Congrats to him and Alyssa. They lost their son, Zen, a year ago and now are welcoming another baby. At this point, I think Alyssa is a fool, and I think that Nick is definitely the fool. Girl, I remember the other day, Nick had pissed her off because the way that he announced his new baby and also kind of like wrapped it up with the death of their son Zen, it upset her. Then he came back and apologized on TV, right? And now you back having a baby with another man who showed you that he's really not emotionally capable of being able to even be there. And then he even said out of his own mouth that he wished he could have spent more time with his son while his son was here. Well, girl, you're only one person, nigga. Girl, you got about 12 children. So there's only so much time that you can spend with your children. And if you are busy as we think that you're busy with your work, you really not, you like I call Nick Cannon a FaceTime father. Because that's the most that he could be. There's no way humanly possible that Nick Cannon is able to spend the amount of time that he needs to spend with his kids. He'll pop in for a photo op, post a picture online, and then he'll go on. Girl, at one point I was just blaming it on Nick, but girl, I can't even blame it on Nick no more, girl. I'm looking at all of y'all like y'all dumb, stupid, slow, and retarded. The women too. Because the only way that Nick will be able to have these babies if y'all agree to it. So clearly y'all are agreeing to it. And somebody made a good point. I think it was Erica De Niro TV. I think I was on Twitter and she mentioned something about Nick having lupus. And I want to know, like, whenever y'all have these kids and y'all have these, these conditions and these medical conditions and these illnesses and diseases or whatever you want to call them, child, like, what happens? Do you pass that on to your children? I don't know, child. I mean, girl, I'm gonna go ahead and say congratulations, 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 How many times? I'm gonna say congratulations 6 times because we know this ain't the last baby. I mean, congratulations. The babies ain't did nothing. It ain't the baby's fault that their mamas is dumb and their daddies ain't the daddy ain't shit. It ain't the baby's fault that they got some dumb ass mamas. Okay. Something wrong with y'all. Something is wrong with y'all. I'm sorry. Something is wrong with these women. Something is wrong with these women. There is no way. And then Nick Cannon, girl, let's go. I didn't want to bring this up. Then Nick Cannon, you want to get your black ass down to, what is it called? Lip service with Angela Yee talking about 80% of women. Basically, he said 80% of women, basically, y'all coochie stank. Well, girl, I'm sure somewhere in the mix is your baby mamas because like my sister said a long time ago, honey, she know those bitches' pH is off. My sister said that about 3 years ago. She said, well, I know them bitches' pH is off. Because all Nick Cannon doing is bringing dick from one cooch to another cooch to another cooch and want to talk about how a woman stink. Well, the woman stink because your dick is dirty, Nick. You walking around raw dogging bitches all the time. Okay? And then taking that dirty dick to the next bitch. Hello? Just passing on all types of bacteria and shit. So if the pussy stink, is your fault. Oh, Spice. That's what I wanted to talk about. Where is it at? Let me try to bring it up. Because we talked about Spice the other day. Where this heifer at? Come on, girl. Oh, here we go. So Spice's booking agent denies reports that she was in a coma. So Spice's booking agent has confirmed to the Shade Room that the dancehall artist is not in a coma. The booking agent. The booking agent confirmed. Okay. Reports from multiple outlets said that the dancehall legend was in a coma after suffering complications due to a cosmetic procedure. Although we cannot confirm or deny the current state of her health, her booking agent has reassured us that Spice is not in a coma and has never been. And has never been. We will continue to follow the story and provide you with any updates as they come. Girl, I don't want to hear nothing from the booking agent. I want to hear Spice. Spice, bring your black ass out and say something. Because if ain't shit wrong with you, your booking agent. Are they talking about the booking agent? Okay, because I was confused. Okay. Are they talking about her booking agent, like her manager? Is that what they're talking about? Because I was thinking booking agent, like who booked her flights. That's what I was thinking. I still want to hear Spice. I don't care what booking agent we talking about. I want to hear Spice come out and say, "Girl, no, I'm okay, girl. I was over here getting a little work done. Girl, ain't nothing wrong with me, child. I'll be back in 2 days." That's what I want to hear Spice say. If Spice don't come out and say that, girl, then I ain't gonna say I believe it, but I'm not gonna say it ain't happened either. Okay. So I bring your black ass out and tell us what's going on over there in the DR. Because the people say your ass over there getting your body chopped up, girl, and you done fucked around and had a heart attack. And I was sitting here thinking, Spice, no tea, no shade. What the fuck else can you get done to your body? Now, I don't know. I didn't really know if Spice had work done to her body or not. I never really thought about it. I guess I can assume now that everybody get work done. I don't know, child. But Spice, girl, what else could you get done to your body? That's why you have to be real careful with that plastic surgery because it's like a never-ending game. You always gonna find something wrong. That's why I think they say it's important to work on the inside, then maybe work on the outside. Because girl, you're always gonna see something wrong with you. Because I never really saw anything that was wrong with Spice's body to the point where she would need to go get plastic surgery again. It's always what it is we stand in the mirror and we look at our bodies and then we just pinpoint shit. Just pinpoint shit. And even with the girls and boys who already have plastic surgery, it's never enough. Anyways, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all girls and boys later. Bye, y'all.